this is Adam Jensen. I'm a big fan of Crazy Horse Gaming. I didn't ask for this, but I'll check it out.
Hello everybody and welcome to Crazy Horse Gaming and another Throwback Tuesday. Today we are taking a slightly different approach to the Throwback Tuesday, or I am, because 1, it's a game I've played before, I know, shock horror. 2, it's a game I actually enjoy. And 3, it's a game I'm not too bad at. This is a fairly easy game, but still brilliant fun game. If you haven't guessed already by what you can see on the screen, I am playing Streets of Rage 2 for the Sega Mega Drive, or originally for the Sega Mega Drive. I'm actually playing this on Xbox Live, but I do have the game. See? Yeah. Streets of Rage 2. Now, playing this on Xbox Live just because it's easy to record. I seem to have an issue with recording the Mega Drive that I tend to lose frames whenever it goes dark, so I have to delete them and expand the video. It's a bit of extra, so I'm cheating here and going for the easy edit, but this is a pretty decent recreation for the Mega Drive 1. Now, as the title suggests, Streets of Rage 2 is the second in 3 titles, or as it is known in Japan, Bare Knuckle 2 Requiem of Deadly Battle, I think it was called? Something like that. But yeah, Bare Knuckle in Japan, Streets of Rage over here and in North America. It's the second one, which sees a few changes. One, they've got rid of Adam, who was the first one, and introduced his brother Skate and Max. They weren't in it either, neither of those two, although Axel and Blaze were in it. There's a huge increase in the graphics, the game looks a lot better, and the special moves have changed. In the first one, the special move used to be, Carl used to scream up, fire some missiles, and they'd come down and hit the enemies, which you should see a clip of now if I've edited it in. And obviously the music's a lot more improved, and it's just going around better games. It's one of the most popular games on the Mega Drive. It was also released on the Game Gear, the Master System. Let's get straight in, pick that rifle, and let's see. Yes, Game Gear, Master System. It has also been released on Xbox Live Arcade, as you can see here. I believe it was released in a Sega Mega Drive or Genesis compilation CD. It's on the PlayStation Network, iOS, and Windows, and pretty much anywhere you can find it now, modern days. But this was a really cool game for its time. It still is. Again, looks a lot better than the first one. It's a side-scroller beat-em-up, in case you haven't picked that up. I'm playing as Axel. I said in the original you had Axel land on the feet, Axel, Adam and Blaze, and this one you have Axel, Max, Skate and Blaze. The story for the first one was basically the city is overrun by thugs, so these guys go out to clean it up. It's a group of rogue police officers who are fed up with corruption and all that lot. The second one is the thugs now have returned. Adam's been kidnapped by Mr. Bad Guy, so you guys all get together and go find him. Like I said, it's part of 3, so a trilogy, if you will. The third one, never really been a big fan of. I say 3 official games. The third one I've never really been a big fan of. It just doesn't feel right. It's not as much fun as the first 2. Some brilliant character design in this. But yeah, see, fairly straightforward beat 'em up. You got your time up the top there. You got lives. I mentioned earlier on about the third official one, because there's quite a few really good fan projects out there where they've tried to recreate the game, or done kind of unofficial sequels to them to bring it back to how it was and stuff like that. I believe at one point Sega were meant to be helping or endorsing a fan remake project, but it got scrapped, or Sega changed their mind, something along those lines. I can't really remember. God dang it! Oh no! I went the wrong way. Ha 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 ha! See, actually a game I can kind of play. I'm not bad at Streets of Rage. Love the music in this. And the names of the characters you fight. So unique. Donovan, Calcia? Y signal? Because he's got a yellow jacket. Some kind of signal on his back. Yeah, this was also out in the arcade, I should mention. It's very similar to Final Fight. Very similar. As you can see, Final Fight got better graphics, I guess. I think I prefer the music to this. Boss, or mini boss. Screw you, mister. That's it, just turn your back on the guy wielding the knife, Mick. And this is where you just do really cheap moves until he stabs you. And just keep stabbing him. See, the star indicates that he's got an extra life. I could use my special moves there, but... God dang it! And the blue health bar. A little rusty at this. But there's health there, isn't there? Which could have used to save my life. But never mind, 6 lives is plenty. I'll pick more up. Get it, you. Love the throw mechanics in this. They're quite cool. So yeah, a game I can actually play on our Throwback Tuesdays. Would you believe it not? Let me know. Might do a Throwback Tuesday on the first one as well. Although I'd have to use the Mega Drive for that, which means mucking around with the editing and stuff, which isn't too bad. Just I did this quick and easy, and it's a bit of a cheat. Love the music in this game. So yeah, it was a really decent beat 'em up in the time. This was a hugely popular game. R signal. A little more like orange, but rather than red. Yeah, chuff bag. Come here. I see you behind that pillar. You've got full co-op 2-player in this. You and your mate can go through the entire game together. In the Xbox Live edition, they introduced a versus mode, which nobody plays. I've tried finding people to play it, and nobody does. Which isn't really great. It's basically just you and another one of their characters, and you just beat the crap out of each other. The co-op's much better. The versus mode wasn't in the original mode. Go! You can see you're timed, but I've never known time run out. I'm currently playing this on normal. Could play it on easy, but just a dawdle. On easy, it's no fun or no challenge. Normal isn't a huge challenge until you get to the very end boss usually. Yeah, really fun game to play, as I keep saying. Love the effects, the visual effects, the guy there making a cocktail super violently. Must mix drink. And another kind of mini-boss. So this is the second mini-boss we've met. Electra. Woo! This was done by Sega. I think I mentioned that earlier. I think it was they were one of their studios. I can't remember the name of the studio, but this was like a full Sega project when Sega were at their peak, in my opinion. Games like this, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Aladdin. I think Aladdin came a bit later though, maybe a lot later. All classic games for the Mega Drive. Back when the Mega Drive was at its strongest, in my opinion, and it all went a bit pear-shaped with things like the 32X and stuff. Yeah, this Sega CD wasn't a bad console. Wasn't great. Sega Saturn was awesome. Obviously, the Dreamcast, one of the best consoles around. I still think this was when Sega was at its peak of its influence, in my opinion. Was with the Mega Drive and games like this. This is the first end of level boss. Not very often I get to the end of a level in a Throwback Tuesday, but there we are. This way, you just do cheap moves like this repeatedly till they die. See? Dude ain't gonna do jack shit. Look at him. Stun locked. And I land on my feet. And again. Keep doing that all you want, mate. Don't do that, though. Boss dead. Easy peasy. It's fun playing a game you know how to play. I remember me and my sister wasted so many hours playing this game. Literally ploughed it hour upon hour upon hour on this. Whoops. Resume game. Ah! I remember this level being an annoying level for me. When I was a lot younger. Because of the annoying bikes. Should see any minute now, I bet you. There you are. Come on. Zed! How dare you? Bye bye. Some cool actions you can do in this, I think. I think this was in this one, or you can still, if the enemies grab you, you can kind of throw them and stuff. You can jump off your partners if you're playing in two-player co-op and plow into them. This was also one of those games where you could hit your partner. So it was always the case with me and my sister that you would, one of you would take the top of the screen, the other would take the bottom, because you just end up beating the crap out of each other. And then arguing and shouting, and then the parents come in and tell you off. Ah, good old days of gaming. Ah, damn it, why did I do that? I should have jumped. Get off. Ah! Ah! Sure, I don't know if they changed it for that, but when he says that, I think it's meant to be bare knuckle. Why they changed the name for Europe, I have no idea. And why I didn't get out of the way there, I have no idea. Get the apple! Who keeps lying? Keeps leaving bars of gold bullion about. Bullion? Bullion. Or gold bars, whatever you want to call it. Lying around, I don't know. Get off! Keep getting twatted by those bikes. Hey up! There's a cool end level boss in this, no, or end stage boss, whatever. Whoopsie! Where's my turkey? There it is. You'd really just pick up a turkey from the streets and eat it. You wouldn't feel better, would you? Just double check the recording there because the screen went blank for a minute. We are still recording. All is good. Why the screen went blank? Oh, the PC screen, sorry. A bit worrying that. And I can still kick the shit out of them while I'm even looking. I think everything's recording alright. Yes, we're still recording. We're about 16 minutes in. Come on. Oh, there's my special move. I think it must have been first one, maybe? Where you could, like, if they caught you from behind, not in a prison style, you could, like, do a couple of swings and throw them over your head. But I can't seem to do that at the moment. But you did see the special move there. The special move takes your health, which is no good. Whereas opposed to in the first one, like I mentioned, you called a police car, which came along, copper got out, shot a rocket launcher, and killed everyone around you, but not you. But you only had one of them per level unless you found one in a gutter or something. This sees pretty much a lot of the same levels that you see in the first Streets of Rage, because obviously you're going through the same city. It just all looks a bit better, a bit shinier. Like I said, I show you show you the first Streets of Rage in another Throwback sometime. I believe Liam's got Streets of Rage 3 as well, so it'll be interesting to show you that and just show you how different it was. Not a bad looking game, but just didn't play right. At least not for me. I hear most people consider this to be a better version than the third one. Still recording fine. It's good. And it! I want to get at least to the end of this stage's boss and show you this dude, because I think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool boss. Turkey! I believe he's here. Here he is. Jet. I think his name is. Yep, Jet. You gotta keep out of his way. When he does that, because that hands. So, you know, do exactly the opposite. Yo, chuff bag. So yeah, if anybody out there wants to play some of the versus mode on this, I believe I've... Oh no, sorry, ignore me. I'm going to say I believe I've still got an achievement for it, but the achievement's not for the versus mode, it's for finishing this on the hardest setting, I believe, or something like that. Finishing one of the bosses on the hardest setting, which I haven't done yet, which I probably should. And I can finally put this game to rest on the Xbox Live and just play it on the Mega Drive how it's meant to be played with a 3-button pad. Or 6-button, depending on what you've got. Jet, you're rubbish. I just missed you twice. No, you don't. Come on. Ha ha! Come on. Why did I just do that? Woo! Missed. Playing Street Fighter the other day, and I got blistered thumbs. The only game that gives me blistered thumbs is Street Fighter. Clearly playing it wrong. Oh, what? Damn you, Jet. You can turn the smoothing and stuff on this to make it look a bit more polished, but this is how it should look, I think. As close to the Mega Drive as possible. Stage 2 cleared. There's 2 stages done on Throwback Tuesday, and I haven't died. I need to use a continue, should I say. I'll have to start from the beginning. I was going into there, but go on, I'll show you a bit of stage 3. Just because I'm actually enjoying this game so much. It's awesome. You, wake up. Hate to live in this area. I forget what part it was called. It's got some name. I suppose in a way it's a very similar story to Final Fight, except you don't play as a male wrestler and your daughter hasn't been kidnapped. Other than that, the story's the same. Instead, it's your friend or your brother if you skates in a corrupt city. I believe, yeah, they brought in a few extra characters for Streets of Rage 3 as well, including some old robotic dude. I think I might have that somewhere. I'm sure I played that recently. Might have it on here actually. Who knows? Might have it on a compilation. I don't remember. If I have, I'll show you that another day as well. Come here. And we're beating up a Bare Knuckle arcade, which is funny because the game we're playing is Bare Knuckle, except it doesn't work because they renamed it for Europe and America. And I just got a life. So that arcade should say Streets of Rage. Now this is weird looking because to me, obviously this is some kind of indoor thing. From the look of it, wooden floors, arcades, clearly meant to be indoors, yet at the same time, I don't suppose you could have a staircase going up to some bar or something, but pirates! Why pirates? Come on. And up we go. Heading to some pirates. Yeah! Loving the music. Honestly, I have to say this is one of my favourite retro games of all time. You can just get lost in this game. Hours. Brings back so many memories. And it still holds up fairly well. Now granted, the graphics aren't anything amazing to look back at. But they're not terrible either. I mean, I've seen games that look a lot worse, which are a lot newer than this. And the controls, and there's only 3 buttons, but the controls work really well. Really great, strong gameplay. Just all round. It's an awesome game. You just slap me. You know who I am? I don't know how me and him fits together as well. Jog on. This way to pirates. How are we doing? 24 minutes? And now we're on a pirate ship. Because reasons. Guessing it must be one of these themed places. I don't know. I tend not to think about it too much and just enjoy the game. You have to be careful uppercutting them. Uppercut them? Flying kicking them, because sometimes they uppercut you. And this is some ninja dude. Level 1-ups. Hey, we're doing 9 lives. And the ship's sailing, so clearly it's a proper pirate ship. Although it seems to be sailing backwards and forwards. Maybe it's just a theme ride. I don't know. I'll chop these guys up. Kusanagi and Hanzao. Did I say Kusanagi? I think I did. I think it was Hanzao anyway. And Kusanagi. And yeah, it must have been some kind of fairground or something. Nope, no lives there. A fairground attraction filled with ninjas and gangsters. So hardly Alton Towers. Well, it might be I haven't been there for a while. And this is one of the reoccurring themes in Streets of Rage. Once you've beaten one kind of mini boss or whatever, they tend to come back as extra characters or normal characters in greater numbers. So like you see here, we've got annoying lady with electric whip and stabby man, as opposed to just fighting them on their own. And as time gets on, it just gets more and more stupid. You end up with loads and loads of these different bosses, ender level bosses, laser shooting robots, and machine gun toting maniacs. It's really intense later on. Is that Beano? Call him Beano? Beano's a stupid name. Ah! Alright, so I promise you, I'll end it at the end of this level. I mean, what? We're knocking on nearly half an hour now for a throwback. I've got to get this damn thing up first. See ya. Should I play Streets of Rage 3? Have a look. Woo! I remember you exploding. A samurai sword. In a jungle thing. I don't know what this place is. All I know the boss here is later on is Blanca's ugly brother or something. That being Blanca from Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage, sorry? Street Fighter. Woo! You just plow through them. What was so cool about this game, you could just walk through it and then all of a sudden, the end level, you get your ass kicked. And this dude is quite annoying as well. End level boss on this. Oh no! I can hear a boss coming up. monies. That back move there, see that one? I'm not kidding you, it's pretty much one of the most powerfulest moves in the game. So understated though. You're not going anywhere. Ah! Give me that apple. No, no. And I always get that happening to me. Ugh! No! Jump! Jump! Don't know what this ugly thing is. But keep kicking it. And then get twatted when I accidentally grab that dude. Get out of my way. Ow! Little back throw just to avoid the Heltis. Yeah. Punch him! And he hits you. Woo! He's gone. And that wasn't the end of level boss. Oh, mad, isn't it? End of level boss coming up in a moment. Once I get rid of these dodgy pirates. Ninja type dudes. Ha! Stabbed you. Loop! There it is. Let me get to my health! No, no. He said, Blanca's ugly brother, Zamza. Come here. I was always shit at fighting this dude. Alex, he does shit like that. And zaps all over the place. Don't do that. I don't think I can grab him either. I'm not sure. It's quite I think with a lot of the bosses is you can't grab them. One of them later on, I think you can grab, sorry, is the guy who's the spitting image of the Ultimate Warrior. Clearly designed on him anyway. It's him! Need to go up a bit. So yeah, I'll definitely call it at the end of this. I promise. Punished you enough with my dribbling. Ah! Ah, fudgy. Why did I do that? I really can't stop that. That's not bad though either, can you? See ya. I'm gonna try and grab him. He just grabs me. You're gonna die, mister. For looks. Bloody monitor keeps switching itself off. Really need to sort that. Switch that off. And that's that. That brings you to the end of this awfully long Throwback Tuesday with Streets of Rage 2 for the Sega Mega Drive. I want to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. If you've got any games you'd like to see videos of in the future, please leave them in the comments, or better yet, go over to our website, sign up to the forum and leave your comments there. It'd be much greatly appreciated. I want to thank you all for watching once again. We really do appreciate all the support you guys give us. You are all awesome. And goodbye for me. I will catch you in the next video. So once again, thank you and goodbye.